If you are new to my channel and you haven't come here before, I'm Sissin, life coach and motivational speaker. As I said, I'm also a life coach as well. So basically, what my channel is about the human condition, it's about spirituality, self-development. So you cannot divorce or separate spirituality from the human condition. You cannot separate it from self-development as well. As human beings, we are experiencing life through these physical channels and also the spiritual channels or the metaphysical channels, right? So as human beings, we're evolving continuously and we are having challenges in this world, different type of challenges in the normal mundane life and also in the spiritual level. In the physical way we have challenges. Okay, we have many challenges in this reality. So self-development is about overcoming those challenges. And one of the greatest challenges that people of color, is racism and colorism. So today's topic, we're speaking about global racism and colorism. Why is it challenging at this time, even in 2026? Okay, when we are advanced people, we have advanced technology, but we still haven't advanced and expanded the human condition, right? So why is it really a challenge being a person of color? Because when you are a person of color in the more modern democracy system, you still have a lot of challenges regards to racism and colorism. It's like black people or people of color have the most challenges socially because the system itself is based on racism and colorism. Okay, so we have a situation whereby in the past we've had a constitutional type of racism. We had slavery, black slavery. Okay, slavery came long before black slavery. Okay, however, after that, then we had colonization. So colonization, which is also about oppressing the indigenous people in their lands and taking over their resources and controlling them and gaslighting them in terms of trying to make them seem as if they are more inferior than white people. So they are not equal humans compared to Caucasians or white people. So that's a topic of colorism and racism. Okay, so today we're talking about that. This is a very large question that touches history, sociology, and as well as economics as well, psychology, politics, and culture. Racism has an effect on the economics of the indigenous people. It has an effect on the politics of indigenous lands. It has a bad effect on the psychology as well, the collective and individual psychology of black people in this world. All right, now we have what we call democracy. Democracy speaks about freedom, it speaks about equality. However, because of the ideology of racism and colorism, black people globally in all countries, including Canada, including Australia, including USA, Brazil, United States, USA, as I said, United Kingdom, which is UK, having this problem with colorism because it's something that's in depth and inbred in the white Caucasian group of people, that they are more superior than so-called that this darker skinned people, right? Like the so-called brown people or the black people, as they may call us, called different names, depending on your shade. So you get identified according to your skin shade, what type of job you should hold, which areas you must live in, what type of education you must receive. You understand who you must marry, how you can speak, and how you are in society. Now, because of all this democracy is written down in the constitutions of all the countries in the world, the people of color have stepped forward and started speaking about this. Right? You cannot have a constitution speaking about freedoms of all races, but you still subconsciously and even in your institutions, you still acting the same way. Thank you for liking my hair, Lovey. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. your compliments. Thank you so much. How are you, sweetie pies? I'm Sissy, life coach and motivational speaker, and I'm based in South Africa. I'm South African, right? So today we're talking about a very interesting topic, right? But before we start, let's talk about uh, my channel, okay? So if you have not as yet and you're new to my channel, you haven't come across my channel before, go ahead and consider subscribing to my channel and join my community, my growing community, right? So the more people get to see my channel, the more people get to see South African content, because very few people know about South Africa, okay? And a lot of people are actually very curious about South Africa. Now, South African people are diverse. We don't have the same way of thinking. We don't think all alike, okay? We've got like 11 to 12 languages considered so official languages in our country. Okay, we have a very, 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 very painful history of apartheid. South Africa being the southern part of Africa. Right now, they make jokes about South Africa because South Africa is not a name. They say that it's more like a direction because we get southern part of Africa, which is the southern part or the southern tip of Africa. So